Alexandra Melnikov, welcome to the camp. We are excited to hear your lecture now. What is the subject?
My subject is my confusion when I judge the WDSF competition. But in the first part, I'm very proud of the couples who danced. But when I judge system 2.1, criteria, technical quality, sometimes I don't know what to judge because couples didn't follow the basic principles. They're doing great job. They're moving, they're turning, they're swaying, they have great choreography, but they are, for example, in the walls, they never use the lowering and the rise. In the tango, they're not always using the right action. They explode themselves. For me, not always could be the same.
So there was much development in standard dancing in the last 2 or 3 years?
Definitely, I think our standard in WDSF improved so much. It's so enjoyable to watch our couples at high quality, really high quality. It means we have great teachers and great students.
What will be the development in the next 1 or 2 years?
It's difficult to say. Actually, we have to analyze what we have now. And I think we, as trainers, we have to speak more often together and discuss about future developments. Because each individual teacher have got their ideas. Maybe it's good for individual dancers dancing, but for the future development in the WDSF, I think all best trainers or experienced trainers should sit together and speak about that.
Perhaps this is a good platform at the camp. Here are some very good trainers and perhaps you can sit together and think about it.
I think I look forward actually tonight and tomorrow to speak with my colleagues and discuss about that. I think this is a great place, and thank you very much to the German Federation, to the organizers for having such a great opportunity to be in, I think, in the most beautiful place and I think most valuable place, because in this training camp we have most trainers who is actually produce great dancers.
Thank you very much.
I have the honor to present you the second man who helps us from the beginning. Every year, 8 years now, he is with us. Please welcome Sasha Melnikov.
My microphone is working, yeah. So I'm very happy to be in here. It's a normal procedure in the beginning of the year when you have got the invitation from the organizers. It's like a thank you, and really want to go there, meet great dancers, best dancers in the world, great colleagues, to share the information, to spend time together, to speak about developments of the dancing. I think this is very, very necessary for us, for people who actually supposed to create future of the dancing. And today I want to present to you Alexei Glukhov and Anastasia Glazunova, who will helping me during my little lecture. I think this very, very potential couple, very elegant, beautiful, very technical, very musical, and we will see what could be happened in the future. So, my subject will be quite simple. Today, I want to share my feeling with you, and we will see what will be happened, what answer I will get from you later on. When I watch WDSF big competitions where you can see best couples from the world, I'm very impressed by the level. I think in 5 days, standard level in WDSF, growing so much. It's so interesting to watch and very, very difficult to judge. And as a teacher, I feel very proud to see such a great presentation from the couples. As a judge, I'm very, very confused. Because when I have to judge system with the system 2.1, technical quality, I'm confused. It's difficult to find, of course, can you imagine 6 couples, best couples in WDSF, top 6 couples, they will never make such a terrible mistake like go from promenade with the heel. They will never use their arms so much to pull his partner out the balance. Yes? But when I watch waltz, for example, I miss lowering and rising. I miss footwork when the couples go from the promenade. I miss clear positions, not very much, but I still missing. Mostly I'm missing lowering and rising. It means couples who developed their skill to dance such a difficult choreography because they are moving themselves like a great, how to say, not a ballet dancer, just ballet dancer. They are so flexible, they're so sensitive. They can do such a great attitudes in the choreography, but sometimes they forgotten about basic principles. And today, I would like, with this beautiful couple, to go through the simple things. Yeah? We will show you what normally we see on the competition, and we will try to put this basic stuff to their routines. And so we will see. But I just want to remind you, in dancing, as you know, we have 4 major actions. There's a movement forward or backwards with a certain preparation as a dancer. If it will be just person from the outside, they will walk like that. But dancers should work in a different way. They should should understand and be aware of the compression, standing leg, center, when they move their weight. Yes? Rotation. And rotation comes from the spine. Sway, which comes from the ankle, knee, center, and spine. Yes? And most important, because we have 4 swing dance, this lowering, rising, ball of foot rising, rising, lowering, rising, ball of foot rising. And this part you can see very rare today in the waltz. Semi-finalists and finalists, they're moving great, but I cannot really see it lowering, rising in the end of the one, and extension from the standing leg. Yeah? So, now I will ask Alexei and Anastasia to dance their routine, and I will ask them to dance, of course, not a bad way, because today is a point not to ask bad and good. Point is how to create great dancing, beautiful choreography with the basic stuff in. So you will help us judges to be more correct with our judgment. Yeah? So if we will dance part of your routine in waltz, and can you just slightly enjoy yourself, but do right stuff. Don't make it crazy. Don't make a crazy action, yes? time, yeah, maybe from here. So you can see everything is smooth, nice, flexible. But as a judge now, I see it's a lot of rotation, a lot of sways, pick-up moment, but I cannot see enough lowering and rise, and to be honest, progressive movement. Because as I said before, we have 4 major action. Main is movement. And after, in the waltz, I would like to see lowering and rising. Afterwards, rotation and swaying. And clear choreography, clear story in choreography. This, when I understand what is happening. Yeah? Can we be more aware of the lowering, rising? Yes? And from here again. L1, L2, L1, 2, L1, 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 L1. Okay, when I start to count, it was little help for Alexei and Anastasia. Just want to remind you, when I show to you lowering and rising, when we never low this way. When we low, we always slow this way. From the ankle to the ball of foot, and I use my knee. I will never put my hips forward. So basically I cannot dance now. Yeah? So, lowering, rising, ball of foot, rising, ball of foot. Sorry, lowering. Yeah? So, to make more clear, I will ask Alexei and Anastasia to dance basic figures. Natural turn, impetus, progressive chasse, quick on open reverse, ending to the promenade, yes, and progressive chasse to the unnatural turn. Yeah? So I would like you now to be aware of the start lowering in the one, in the end of the one, start to rise. Stay longer on your standing leg. Yes? Without music. And 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah? Did you see it? Did you saw it? Sorry, I still have to improve my English. Can we try to dance one more time in a slow motion? 1, 2, 3. 1. Start to rise and continue to move. And 1, sorry for that. Now start to rise, press and continue to move. And 1, start to rise and continue to move. And 1, and start to rise and continue to move. 1, press, start to rise and continue to move. 1, start to rise and continue to move. And 1, start to rise and continue to move. So, why I'm so much concentrate on this action? Because if we will speak about ballet dancers, when they stand, make a preparation, they start to jump, yeah? They use strong legs. If they want to move forwards, they use the strong legs. They are not using the middle part. And sometimes top dancers, they're cheating. They're using upper part. And for the judge, for me, it's difficult to read the clear timing. So why I'm raise this theme today? I want you, dancers and teachers, make more clear for us, for the judges, because judges, this is the one, people who are actually making the result. And this is very, very important. Yes? Okay, now we will dance with the music. We will say a right one, correct one. Thank you. You can applaud. They work very hard. And can you dance one more time and I will not count? Only 4?
I think it's 1 to 4.
Okay.
But you can see here. 5 is 10 more.
Okay. Very good. So most power supposed to be here. Yes? All action, power should be in the low part. So our legs should work lifting us. Yes? When power slightly moves to the middle, my coordination, if I will walk, will be like that. If I will put power a little bit down, ding, coordination will be different. Up here, down there. And if I want to move, just move, without any dance, I have to use my legs to move myself. If I move, reduce the power in the legs and start to play with the upper part of the body, it will be look completely different. So, now I would like to ask our beautiful couple, Alexei and Anastasia, to put slightly higher center of gravity, just slightly higher, and enjoy in the upper part of the body. Okay? Same routine. Of course, in their level, it's so difficult to do something wrong because they train to do it right things, yes? Okay, can you really try to put the weight very high? Because you was very correct, because now you was very correct, because your timing in the legs, down action, upper action was very good. You increase your dynamic movement through the spine, sway. It was very beautiful, very good. Yes. Now I really want you to dance a little bit. Ignore the correct action, technical quality. Enjoy. We will see what could be happened. So you really have to push yourself to dance bad one. Okay, some couples dance like that in the early rounds. But what I want to just to tell you, or to ask you actually, did you like it previous one when Alexei and Anastasia danced? Previous, when they was very correct in the leg action, you can see weight connection. When in the first step, they was there, they start to rise, they create a great torsion, beautiful shape, with constant movement, with a great characteristic, yeah? So fullness, we can see fullness. Most time when couples dance in the semi-final and final, very good couples, they're quite tough. They're really quite tough. They're ignoring, they're so busy to show themselves. Presentation, movement, turn. And me as a judge, I really feel abused because I have to judge, but it's difficult to judge these important parts, yeah? Technical parts. So now, I hope it will be enough time to catch tango. In tango, in our days, when you watch couples, they're so powerful, they're so emotional, great choreography. We are talking about top 12, but they look all the same, no story. Can you imagine? Beautiful choreography, great, very clever, but no story. Everything is bang, dong, wang, and all action mostly comes from the upper part of the body. Either, or I prefer to see some difference. First of all, as a teacher, I would like to see couples which, when they use the most strongest muscles down there, when they are connecting to the floor, when they, if they want to change from one place to another, when they want to change the timing, they have to apply to the standing leg, use the big muscles. In nowadays, I see beautiful shape, a lot of presentation, very charismatic face, but mostly action comes from the upper part of the body. And everything what they're doing, very good, but looks the same. Yeah? So, can we change the attitude? Can we be Satan in tango? Satan. Surprising. Playing. Smooth and change. Instead of every time create a bang, dong, dunk, dunk, cha-cha-cha. So for me, as a judge again, I'm asking you also listen us, judges, when we are watching. We want to see the difference. We want to see the personality, not only physical performance and accents. We would like to see the story. So now I will ask Alexei and Anastasia dance their tango, and after I will ask them to dance in a different way, more Satan, more compact. Maybe it will be different, not like you normally dance, but we will try, we will see it. So let's dance with the music or without music? With the music, great. Okay, applause please. When I say Satan, yeah, Alexei, can I just move a little bit? I will use the chance to dance together with Anastasia. When I said Satan, so weight, position. Huh? Okay. As much as I can today. And now, I would like Alexei to create action, internal, and it's kind of isolation between upper part of the body and the lower part with the breathing sensor. But it should be fast, change the atmosphere, change the position, yeah? Can you do these simple steps first? And after we will move this idea to your choreography. Yep. Thank you. You see, it's more story now, because it's internal. This what I really want to see when great couples, they should produce a story. Yeah? Me, as a dancer, I should say, like in the former time, when it was a black cinema without any color and voice, when they are so a lot of strategy with the action. So all this action should be done in here, because their bodies are must speak with each other. And of course, we must have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful position. That body, not the arms. Don't make an accent only with the arms. Because when you are young, you still can do it. When you are getting a little bit mature, it's better to use the technique. Yeah? So now, I would like you to dance same choreography what you danced before, first time, yeah? But with the attitude dialogue. Not so much outside, mostly inside. With the music. And of course, some of you will say now, but this does not look competitive. It could be look competitive. You remember what I said to you? We have, okay, now I will say 3 actions, because if we are talking about tango, we keep the level, but we still create a movement. We create a turn, but we will not create a sway. Action, reaction, yeah? So, if we can do similar thing, and also show the difference between action in one place, get way to the standing foot and move. Yeah? So when you move, do these forward steps with the music. So it was a little bit different. What was missing? What do you think? You are judges now. You're not judge for WDSF, but you are judges because all of you are very experienced people. You are learn dancing. I think it was very good. I think it was very good. So you should say 10.0. Very good. Thank you very much. Okay. So, do we have 1 minute? Yes, I have. Very good. So, before we will finish the lecture, I just want to remind to the best dancers in the world, and I think in WDSF, we have definitely in standard, we have one of the best dancers in the world. They are so educated, and I'm very proud from time to time give private lessons, or like today have such a great dancers as the helpers for the lecture. And when we communicate with them, we also developed ourselves. When we as the teachers have some crazy, good but crazy ideas, we always apply and give these ideas to the great dancers. And I would like to say I'm really appreciated very much this time And I would like to say thank you very much to the professional and best professional and amateur couples who give us chance as the teachers, trainers to develop. Because any great idea without great material, when we say material, it means dancers who are willing to express these ideas, will never be alive. And I think dancers whom we have now close to us, who are sitting in this hall, they are willing to push these ideas through. Why it's so interesting to watch WDSF standard. With the Latin, I have a question, and we have to speak with our colleagues, because as a judge, I also have some difficulty to judge, and I would like to speak with the colleagues. But in the standard, I know 100% couples who is dancing in nowadays in the semi-final and final, they are great couples. So I will use the opportunity to say thank you very much to the organizers who is inviting me and all best trainers from all over the world in standard, Latin, hip-hop, samba, salsa, and give us opportunity to share our knowledge with you. So, thank you very much. See you next year. Bye-bye. Thank you very much to Alexandr and Anastasia. Can you make a bow? Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Sasha.